give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakakodah. And double honor to the apostles of GMS that rule well. Salutations to the brothers of the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth and sincerity. Two key words. We love each and one of y'all brothers.
That's right.
So we give the mic to brother Makala.
All right. Like basically, we back down here in Baltimore, fellowship with the brothers, letting brotherly love continue. Letting brotherly love continue, this is what we do. This is our duty. But I just wanted to hop on what was on yesterday real quick. Because a dude came past the camp and he couldn't get it. As much as you try to talk to these people and break it down to them, they still don't get it, man. And they let their pride get in the way of being rational, man. When you come into this thing and you start learning, you have to humble yourself down. Learn first, man. That's the key word, learn first. You got 2 ears to hear and 1 mouth to speak, man. But you got dudes that still come with that Christian doctrine because they were raised in church and they act like hoes, man. They got a woman-like mentality, man.
Matthew 18, verse 1. In the same time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahushua called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, verily, I say unto you, except you be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
That's right. So being as a little child, you gotta learn. Like a child is easy to teach, because they like a sponge, so they want to absorb everything that you say. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a child, he got faith that you, his father, or whatever you tell him, you will never lead him astray. Right. You can tell him to walk off a cliff, he can do it. You can tell him to go grab a cobra, he'll do it. You can tell him to do whatever and you might think that it's stupid, but he got so much faith in you that you will never mislead him or tell him to do anything wrong, he'll do whatever you say.
1 Samuel 15, verse 23. For rebellion is as sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is in iniquity, idolatry, because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh, he has also rejected thee from being king.
That's right. So you reject the words of the Lord, he gonna reject you from stepping into your office, man.
Come.
Being the ruler. You're gonna come back in the kingdom, but from the beginning, hey man, you're gonna learn about death and pain, man. Right here in Babylon. You got brothers that have been in this thing for a while, and they keep the same doctrine. But you still have other brothers that might hop in this for a minute, and act like they know everything, go out and try to start their own thing. Now you poisoning the foot, because you got a mentality, like their mentality is all jacked up. So like, then the people that's under you, like I said, so is the king, so is his men. So as the king is, so is his men. So you got dudes that's wicked, and they make their men wicked. And some of them dudes they have no idea that they being wicked.
Gotcha. Real quick. Here we go. This is Slocky, hold up. I got you. Go ahead.
Proverbs 17, verse 11. An evil man seeks only rebellion. Therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against them. That's right. So what? An evil man seeks rebellion. Like a leprechaun we was preaching to, witnessing to yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We was edifying. We brought out all the arsenals. But he was still rebellious. So he's an evil man.
That's right.
I got it. Slocky, my bad. Real quick. This is Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 2. As is the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
That's right. So if you got a wicked man running your city or your town, he's making wicked laws and everything and making you follow them. I know dudes that said it was mandatory for them in their camp to get the book 5 Points of Power or something like that. What the hell does that have to do with the truth? Yeah, conflicting laws and power. You know, and they said they made it mandatory. It should be mandatory for you to pray every day. You know, learn your prayers, man. You know, read some scriptures every day. Practice your Hebrew, man. Be brotherly towards your brothers, man. You know? But everybody wants to be the head, man. You can't have a lot of heads and nobody tails them. That's why it's a body, man.
Everybody want to be the chief, not the Indian.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? For you to be a great leader, you got to be a great soldier.
That's right. To be a great leader, you got to be a great follower. You know? So we follow after who? Yahweh Shah. You know? That's why the disciples are who they were, man. You know? What did Yahweh Shah do, man? He washed his disciples' feet. So he was a servant, man. You know? You got to be a servant to be a leader. A leader is actually a servant, man. But you got some dudes in this thing, man, they don't want to serve shit. They want everybody to serve them, man. You know? When we come and serve the Lord, man, this ain't about us, man. It's about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Ba'Shem Chakadash. And brothers need to remember that, man.
Psalms 37 and 37. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of the man that is peace.
For the end of that man is
Salah, for the end of that man is peace. Alright? This is Psalms 37 and 37. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace.
That's right, the end of that man is peace, man. You know? He's going to be at peace. And what's that? You're going to get delivered. Lord's will will be a part of that number. And then what? You're going to go back to the city of peace, Jerusalem, man. You're going to get taken back to your land and rule, man. You know? That's why we out here. We're in hopes to be of the elect, that 144, man. You know? So you got to act as such. The best example that I can give you is Yahweh Shah, man. And then going back to what the elder said about the child, you know, trusting his father. Look what Isaac did with Abraham. And the Lord told him he was leading him to slaughter him. Because Yahweh told him to do so.
And your child is going to look at you as their hero.
Yeah, kind of.
You know, their main focal point.
That's right.
The man should be the main focal point, whether you're raising a girl or a boy.
That's right. That's
Okay?
right. That's
We're
right.
the centerpiece.
Kind
We're the head.
of.
Supposed to be anyway.
That's right. Good piece of it. Go ahead, bro.
This is Sirach 30, verse 3. He that teaches his son grieve the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of it. Though his father died, yet he is as though he were not dead,
right.
for he has left one behind him that is like himself.
That's right. So when you train up your children right, that's what you're supposed to do. Because they're going to take on your characteristics, your ways, and all that, man. You know? They're going to take on all your characteristics, your ways. They might talk like you, walk like you, everything. They're going to be respectful like you, you know? And that's how you want to train your brothers and teach your brothers. You know, you have to be the example, right? You know? And then what? That's going to make your enemy mad because it's like, damn, it's more than niggas, you know? So like, like it says, like when a prophet, like if a prophet gets put down, another one comes in the steed, you know? So that's like we don't die, we multiply, man. And Esau know that. Esau hated. You know, that's like back in the ancient times, they was trying to kill all the prophets, man, the first prophets. You know, when they heard about them about to be born, man. You know, they wanted to kill all the firstborn men.
All right, got precept on what the brother was saying, how you supposed to train up a child. It's Proverbs 22 and 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Right. So if you train a child the right way when they get older, he's never going to leave it because that's going to be instilled in him. You know, that's like programming a computer, basically. You know, you put the right programs in, it's going to work smoothly, it's going to run smoothly, and it's going to do what you tell it to do. You know?
And that's why the Illuminati's like get these cats when they're young.
That's right,
you know what I'm saying?
That's right, bro.
BET, these youngsters rapping and so on, have no meaning or no substance in these rap songs. You know what I'm saying? But it's all demonic lyrics.
Right.
You know what he's doing. He catching them while they're young. You know what I'm saying?
Amalekite said, give me a child from 0 to 7, and I'll show you what Amalekite said, give me a child from 0 to 7, like an infant to 7, and I'll tell you what he'll be at 21.
Okay, that's right.
No, I was gonna say the brother was bringing out about what they putting on the kids. You know, how Esau giving the kids that garbage or whatever. We got an example right now. We hear this garbage in the back. We not paying it no mind, but that's what it is. That's the same thing that's used to keep out people blind, man. The Tootsie Slide, whatever that shit is.
And you know these women will play that shit all around their kids. They twerk, dance, all in front of their kids. Esau want that. And they'd rather a woman showing, leading that example at an early age so they can absorb that and be feminine as hell, man.
Right.
And that's right. Like Sesame Street have gay couples, Blue's Clues. You know what I'm saying? Now in these children book in elementary, they got Bill, what's that, Susie and what's her name? And Beth together. You know what I'm saying? So now they got gay books in these schools.
They even got gay or transgender superheroes now.
Hey, they got a book called Bill Has Two Dads.
Yeah.
Come on.
So Esau know what he's doing, man. He's trying to train our people like the elder city to be degenerates, man. You know? They want us to go against everything that our customs are about, man. Because they don't want us to come back to our Heavenly Father. Because they know once the elect is sealed, it's their ass, man. There's nothing they can do. You know? Like I remember at one time with Bad Boy. Like when I was in the rap game and everything, it was like Puffy wasn't signing nobody over 21, man. So if you was 21, that was too old for him. Why? Because they like to pop them little dudes, man. You know? Just like, who was it? Omarion and them dudes, B2K, they was talking about how they got raped and all that, man.
Chris Stokes.
You know? Yeah, they got raped and all that.
Chris Stokes.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel 7. I'm starting at verse 3. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thy abomination. And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thy abomination shall be in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Thus is Yahweh power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come.
That's right. And that's what's coming to America now, man. Look at, you got this whole coronavirus and all that. That's just the tip of the iceberg, man. It's much more to come. And these people still out here playing around. Come out to the park to do some damn yoga, man. You know, in yoga pants. These women supposed to be raising children, man. Teaching the daughter how to treat their husband. Not out here twerking at a park in front of men trying to entice them. And them damn tights, man. And yoga pants. So, so when all hell breaks loose, these jails get opened up. Them women are going to get ravished, man. And the scriptures tell you that. Especially our women, the nigga woman is always twerking. You got the Edomite women, their fathers is showing them how to shoot guns and all that. They stockpiling on guns, food, and all type of dumb stuff. But like I like to always say, man, the Lord is having them stockpile that food for his men. You know? That's all they doing. So go ahead, brother.
This is Jeremiah 11:14. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them. For will I not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble? That's right.
Because you got people.
Oh, yeah, it's these people are degenerates, man. They just going off the waves of the frequencies of the media and everything, these radio stations, this music, this garbage music that they're playing, and this destroying our people mentally and spiritually. They're not seeking for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They're seeking for the vain glories and the vain shit of this world. Just like we were talking earlier, how our women are on different sites and shit like that. They got a shit called what is that shit called? No, it's something. No, it's
Fans only?
Yeah, fans only, right, fans only. And you have women on there, and enticing men for money. This is like the new way for these women. And now you got these, you got these simple ass men that's going and they're paying for naked ass bitches.
Hey, this brother right here said a woman bought a house off of that shit.
Wow. That's crazy.
Can you read that scripture one more time, bro? Of course,
This is
naked pictures. That's how perverted the women is, man. Because they thirsty, man. But actually, if you think about it, the women is more thirsty.
The Lord always set the example.
Now look, damn.
Jeremiah 11:14. Therefore, pray not thou for his people.
The Lord said what?
Pray not thou for his people.
He said, don't pray for these people. Go ahead.
Neither lift up a cry or prayer for them.
Yeah, don't cry. Don't fast and pray for them. Go ahead.
For I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble.
So it's like the Lord is saying, man, fuck these 2/3. And what do we say among each other? Fuck these 2/3.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So fuck them. And this is the reason why, right? 2nd Ezra 9, starting at 11. And they have lost my law while they had yet liberty. These motherfuckers got liberty. But they ain't come in, hey, what y'all into? You know, they tight pants, right? It said, and they have lost my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. So I got to bring pain to these niggas,
Hey, is
man.
that the same chapter that say, I'll give not a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad? Or anyway, a woman shouldn't have liberty to roam around freely.
That's right, yeah, that's what they do, man. And yo, while they have liberty, they still don't want to do it. But niggas always do this, man. They always like something bad happened. Oh, can you keep me in your prayers? Keep my family in your prayers. You should have been praying the whole time, man. You know? But they want to do whatever they want to do until shit hits the fan. Now they want mercy, man. The time for mercy is now, man. Before it. Like that rap dude, what's his name that we was watching earlier? G Herbo. He was like, oh yeah, I know I'm an Israelite. I believe this, that, and third. But basically he was saying, I want to continue my rap career, get rich, then I'll go listen to that. You know, you could die in the middle of your career, nigga.
Kendrick Lamar said something similar. He said, I know I'm an Israelite, but I've got bitches to fucking money to get.
See that? That's loafing the law, man. That's hating. You know you're an Israelite, you know about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but you still smacking him in his face, man.
Just like that, Yahweh told that young dude, yo, come follow me. Sell everything, drop everything, come.
That's right.
But no, he chose his possessions more than following Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
That's right. And why would you want to choose these possessions when they're going to be burnt up anyway? You know, anything you gain here is not holiness. You know, it's not godly. We'll say gains is not godly.
That just go to show you what they worship, who they worship, and who their God is. Just carnal stuff.
Right.
They don't worship the Lord.
They worship their cars, their women, their clothes. You know, they worship each other.
This is Romans 8, verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. But they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, and to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal minded is enmity against Yahweh, for it is not a subject to the law of Yahweh, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh.
That's right. That's right. That's self-explanatory, man. You can't please the Lord if you think about the flesh and stuff, man. That's why we get up, we chill, kick it and all that. But at the end of the day, we still come out and do the work. That's the spiritual part, you know? We're not out here trying to talk to these hoes like every day all the time, man. We out here pushing the word, man. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with trying to holler at a chick and all that. But your main concern should be about the Lord, man. Do the Father's business. And everything else will be added on to you, man. You know?
Colossians 3, verse 2. Seek your affection on the things above, not on the things on earth.
That's right. So we can see past all this stuff right here. We can see America being gone. We can be focused on the kingdom of heaven because we know that's what's coming. These people can't see that because they're carnally minded. They only thinking, yo, I gotta go to college. I gotta join the military. You know? I gotta stack all this money up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta please my woman. I gotta celebrate the birthday of my wife and all that shit.
All right. Just to back the brother up when he was saying how people try to basically do all these things. This Matthew 6:24. This is a red letter. This is Yahushua speaking. No man can serve two masters. But either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon.
Can you jump to 32?
Come on.
Mammon is that money, man. You know? These niggas always talking about I'm chasing paper, man. And that's just what it is, paper. And paper can be burnt up just like your flesh, man.
Career, man.
Yeah, exactly. I want to start my career. What the fuck, man? This nigga's crazy, man.
Pursue a career.
Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death.
That's right. So the righteousness is the real money, man. The righteousness is the real money. You can't buy your way on a charity, man. You can't buy your salvation. It ain't like this. The Lord is not a carnal type of man. You know, He's a man that He cannot lie. Like niggas is carnal. So what they do? Like Esau say, every man has his price. So they try to pay you off. You know, that's what Esau's about, paying everybody off, getting them the food. They try to do the same thing to Yahweh Shah when he was walking around. If you bow down and pray to me, I'll give you all this. And Yahweh Shah looked at him like, nigga, you crazy, man. How you gonna give me something that's already mine, man? The Lord made the earth for our sakes, man. You know? So why the hell would you wanna, the world to come is a world without end, so why would you wanna be a part of a world that's about to end, man? That's about to be destroyed. A system that's already being destroyed. But you can see it, man.
Career. Career means a sense of general course of action or movement. So this right here is our career. This is an action, this is a movement. You know, just like the disciple. One brother, he was a fisherman, right? He dropped a tax, one was a tax collector, and they followed Yahweh Shem Shah. That was the... That's right. So this is the right movement to follow. This is the right career. It's like one brother, he's saying, you know what, I ain't going to highways and byways no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But this right here, this is the essential work that we need to be doing. Because when you break down the word essential, it means necessity. This is necessity, man. Right?
That's right.
Yeah. Because we fear Yahweh Shem Yashai. They say down south, we scared. Yeah, we scared. We know what Yahweh can do to us, and we drop. You know what I'm saying? So we got to continue this course, man. Then the scripture say, be unmovable.
That's right. That's right, brother. Yeah. You're supposed to be like that tree that's planted by the water, man. They shouldn't be able to persuade you out of being in the truth, man. And if they could do that, then you was a weak dude from the beginning.
You was a bitch made nigga.
Exactly. You was one of those seeds that was thrown in the sand. You know? Matter of fact, somebody got that parable about the
Hey, you don't ever see plants growing out of sand unless it's in the water.
That's right.
Things of that nature.
But you got seeds that spread all over, man. You got to be that seed that's deeply rooted, man, in this truth.
Bring on verse real quick. 1 Corinthians 9, verse 16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory for necessity. The other word for necessity is essential. Right? For necessity.
Real quick. Like, right now they say, like, the whole city's, America's shut down, point blank, period. But the only places that's allowed to be open is essentials. So you have to have some type of essential in there, man. You know, to be open. But this is the real essential, like the brother said. What, brother? 1 Corinthians 9:16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. For if I do this willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me. That's right. It says, woe be unto me, man. That's destruction, man. You know? Those demons left. Because the spirit out here. Once the spirit started taking over, Satan had to get the hell out of here, man. You know, you can't mix dark with light. So that light started shining. They said, oh, shit, it's time for us to back up and run. You know?
Let's go. Was that church?
Yes.
I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine.
That's right. That's what we doing. We letting our light shine.
Yeah. You gonna put it under the bushel?
That's right. Everywhere it says that.
Yeah.
Who's going to light a candle and stick it underneath the bushel, man?
That's right.
You know? So that's why we are. We come to bring that light to the darkness. And Satan hates that, man.
Come.
But he can't do nothing to stop it. You know, but getting back to the seed, you gotta be that seed. If you easy to be persuaded out of being in the truth, man, it's over for you, man. I know brothers that was in it for a while and then just left. I'm like, God damn, how the hell do you leave after all these years putting in work? You know the scriptures, you know what's about to happen, and you leave. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know? Like, you don't just start, like, yo, that's just like working a career job your whole life and you're about to get your pension and you fucking quit the job. So you ain't going to get your pension, man.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I mean, the brother was saying he don't understand how brothers set up here do this work and know that these prophecies unfolding or whatever. That's why it's very important and crucial that you pray and fast, that the Lord don't take the spirit off you.
That's right.
You know, you can sit up here and believe and know these things, and the Lord could just take it up, just like He can take your life, He can take the spirit away from you.
That's right, brother.
I mean, well, you know, the spirit is the same, you know.
Yeah.
That's why King
Spiritually did.
That's why King David, he was constantly praying to the Lord that God could move the Holy Spirit from him, man. You know? Yeah, he wanted it. He wanted that spirit on him, you know? And that's why it says, though we preach the gospel, we don't boast on ourselves, man. You know, you boast your high by Shimmy outside. Because you had a lot of arrogant dudes that was in the truth, and where they at now? They gone. And you got some still in it, but their time is coming too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the real test is what? The RFID microchip. It's going to separate the men from the boys from the men. You know, the real men of the Lord is not going to take it.
And they got brothers that got cut left and right, and they still enduring.
That's right, brother. Yeah, that's right. You know?
1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
That's right. So yo, you got dudes, man. I heard dudes, man. They knew the truth. They was teaching the truth. Then all of a sudden they went off and started teaching the crazy ass doctrine, that Christian shit, talking about the war in heaven already happened already. Satan got cast out of heaven. I'm like, yo, bro, you tripping, man. I ain't gonna say the brother name, but just as an example. Yeah, kind of go back to smoking cigarettes. Yeah, they're tripping, man.
Hey, one of the first things a lot of fall off when they go get a line.
Yeah, kind of. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I gotta look fresh for Eve.
Fuck Eve.
Yeah, they trying to impress her, man. You're supposed to be trying to impress the Lord, man.
Hey, you know how many dudes I heard crying about the barbershops being closed with COVID?
Hey, yo.
They couldn't go get a line.
Yeah, yo, I've been hearing niggas, yo, I'm woofing, man. I need a haircut, bang. Go buy some fucking clippers, man.
Yeah,
they ain't supposed to get shaped up
stupid.
Yeah, cut.
Because a lot of shit you can do yourself.
That's right.
See, people not taught two things, they taught how to think.
That's right.
See, when we taught how to think, we all think inside a certain box. That's why people don't do no more inventions. When the last time a nigga invented something? But see, back then when Jake was coming up with all of those inventions, they was learning how to think.
That's right.
I mean, they thought themselves, they wasn't taught how to think. They thought on themselves. They had their own uniqueness, and that's what made the world great. Because what people had their own flavor and their own style.
That's right.
You know, if you wear your clothes like this, see, everybody wear what everybody else had. That's being taught two things. That's being taught how to think. Not two things. See, something you like, maybe you like it. You know, and that's how you get all these crazy ass recipes. That's how you get all these inventions. That's how you get these different designer clothes. Because what everybody had their own style. Everybody had their own flavor.
Right.
Everybody had what made they pop. But now everybody is what? On the following agenda. You know, I want to get what he got. You know, I get phone posits and we all wear phone posits.
Hey,
you know, if you wear a fucking North Face jacket We all wear North Face jackets. You buy a fucking button up, but you don't like the buttons. Why won't you turn it and change the buttons? Like you like what you like, but everybody follow behind somebody. See, if you really love this shirt, but the only thing fucked up about it is the buttons, take the buttons off, go to the thrift store or the fabric store, buy you some buttons and sew the buttons on that you like. Now you like the whole shirt.
That's right.
But people are not, especially Israel, when you heathens and you devils never make you heathens. Jake is a fan for all things.
That's right.
But Jake now is taught how to think. They don't think on their own. So now everybody follows the trends or customs that's around. They don't create shit no more. Back in the day, our people was constantly creating things.
That's why spirituality and carnality can't come together. That's right. Just like you have some people that follow Jordan and they look up to Jordan, like these guys that look like them, they want to follow and have somebody that look like them, and that's going to support them. You know what I mean? And be in their corner. But the problem is, it's the wrong people that's in charge. That's right. You know, these rappers, entertainers, and shit like that. Right, you know, our people follow. They're not leaders, and they're just trying to find somebody or something, whatever, that they can, you know, they can say, well, you know, this guy's leading me in this direction, or he helped me do this and do that. But our people, these people that's on top, are leading our people in the wrong direction. They're leading our people astray. You know? That's right. And that's the problem right now.
That's what it is.
Yeah, just to back the brother, basically to make my point off what the brother was saying. Basically, the ones on top, they the ones just teaching our children how to think. That's why we so caught up, because they keeping us in a docile state. You go to school, you taught to study a certain way and think a certain way. You on a certain level, but you know the Lord, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahshua for giving brothers the spirit to elevate and think outside the box.
And you taught to move at the sound of a bell. Ask permission to go relieve yourself in the bathroom. It's just an early training or getting you prepped for prison or slavery or to be told what to do.
Hey, it's funny you say that. I had to do a lesson. It's like schools are like prisons. I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Like prisons got the large gates around it. The schools got the large gates around it. Prisons got what, the uniforms, the bright orange uniforms. School got what, the bright yellow top, the yellow uniform. In prison, you gotta walk in the single aisle line. In school, you gotta walk in what, the single aisle line. In school, you got what, the cafeteria, and you sit at the table just like a mess hall. You know what I'm saying? And this prison got shitty food. The school got shitty food. And the principal is like what, the warden. And if you get in court, in school, you can get suspended, or you can do in school suspension, which is like I got you, brother. Which is like the comedy center. You know, because you were in school suspension, held up like it's comedy center. Then you got what, unhealthy food. Just like school. Like when you also suspension is like going to the hole. You know what I'm saying? Then you also got bullies. In school you got bullies, in jail you got what? Bullies. And so the whole school atmosphere or environment is really shit based off of the prison system.
Like recess. That would be like going in the yard.
Yeah, the brother just said you got hall monitors, the school safeties, the school snitches. Like, hey, in a lot of these states, the prison, the same food that is supplied to the prison system is supplied to the schools as well. And Maryland is one of those states.
Cisco Foods.
They got error markers.
Aramark too. They here too.
They do that. They serve prisons, schools, all
They
that.
even serve
But
stadiums.
prison, you go to prison on the buses, and you go to school on the what? The buses. You know, so that shit is just like basically Esau symbolically programming you like niggas, you don't be a good nigga. This whole environment. jail. But it's already jail.
Yeah, kind
It's already jail. You know, you gotta ask permission to go to the bathroom. You got just like in prison, you gotta ask permission to do shit. You gotta raise your hand, you need a hall pass, you need this.
You need that to go like the nurses and all that shit.
The nurse, all that shit is institutionalized like a prison. So whether you went to prison or not, the more schooling you get, you still institutionalized. And even when you finish college and go back, they call it an alumni, which goes back to the word illuminated. So meaning what? You have already been indoctrinated. And some of the worst places you can send your kid is college.
That's right.
Especially a little girl.
Yup.
When girls go to college, they get fucked up. Straight up. High school is already bad. But when they go to college, they done, bro. Because they actually been released on their own. They don't have no supervision. You got the frats, the sororities, the beer pong, and all that other crazy wild shit. So, a lot of parents feel as though, oh, I'm gonna send my kid to college. But when they send them to college, they fuck them up. Like that college shit. Now they might graduate with a degree and work in a job $50,000, $60,000 a year. But at the end of the day, their minds is fucking gone.
This is Sirach 25, verse 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
Right. And a lot of these women, like, on some real shit, okay, a lot of girls is fast, we know that. But some of them are not fast. They under their father's or their mother's rule, going through high school, they come home, they do their schoolwork, this and that. A lot of women lose their virginity in high school, but a lot of them turn into whores. They might have 2 or 3 boyfriends from 9th grade to 12th grade. But when they actually hit college, it's fucking lights out. It's lights out. That's when that body count climbs. From 3 men to 15 to 20 to 30 to 40 men. Then they come out of college as career women with like a 30 body count on them, and they want you to fucking marry them. But college is like sending your kid to college is like sending them to fucking Iraq or Afghanistan right now. Yo, college fuck people up. Then in college you got what, the sports? A lot of those sports is demonic. The coach be molesting them and shit like that. Or women's, or you got your daughter up in college, you got the women WNBA shit. Or in high school they got the ROTC. They all, that shit all indoctrination.
Hey, you know they send them off from ROTCs, the little camps where they go off to themselves and shit. They be out there freaking.
Yeah. I was in that shit. We was out there fucking the weekend. Salami, the leadership weekend.
Yeah, leadership weekend. Yeah, that's crazy.
And then I know, brother, I just want to hit a couple of things. Then ROTC, right? Oh, I was getting to the sports. Like a lot of those sports, it be a lot of homos.
Yup.
Like
the board man from the Patriots.
The Patriots. In the gymnasium and all that, the coach be molesting them. And especially with the women with the track and field, and also basketball. It's like 90% of women that's in the WNBA, they all faggots. I said that shit is full of fucking faggots and lesbians. Cause on some real shit, a woman not supposed to be playing no fucking sport.
And one of the slogans for WNBA is anything a man can do, a woman can do better.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, they walk hard as shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Fucking
Deuteronomy 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughter of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Yasharal.
That's right.
Right. And that's the laws of the Most High. But when you really think about it, Esau got avenues that transfer you into that life. That college shit is off. And parents will tell you, either you gonna go to school or you gonna go to the military. But you ain't about to sit around here and do nothing. Now, okay, Jake doing this and that, yo, that school shit is a fucking demon, bro. And I've seen it. I've been to college. Yo, that college shit, bro, especially when you go on campus. See, now, if you got your child or whatever coming home, you probably could still regulate them. But when you send them off to go, like, on campus, it's over, man. It's over.
You lost your child right there.
You lost your child, but these dumbass niggas think it's cool to send it. Yo, on some real shit, if I had a choice, send your kid to the military or college, nigga, you going to the military.
Yo,
Straight up.
My brother joined the Navy. He said, you know how many bitches he fucked in the Navy? Oh my God. Young, tight virgins, man. Hey, you lost them too when they hit the military.
I'm saying, but I choose, if I had to choose one, you going to the fucking military. Cause that college shit, the military and but that college shit,
Discipline in the military.
that college shit is fucked up, bro. That college shit is fucked up. Then when you finish, what? You in debt. You in what? All that school shit you thought you got your career, but you in debt. You gotta pay all that shit back. Now you gotta work hard in this career to pay all that fucking money back. They're gonna be snatching your taxes. They're gonna be threatening to take wages from you. Sally Mae. They worse than the fucking IRS. By the time you get settled in your career, you're gonna be in your mid to late 30s.
Still paying the salary.
And by then your fucking eggs gonna be rotten. You're gonna be at high risk pregnancy. And you're gonna be asking around looking for somebody to fucking marry. The Lord said, let the younger woman marry and bear children.
Right.
See what these devils did, they deceived Eve from their fertility ages.
Yeah.
He took a woman become, let's say 14. A woman become fertile at 14. From 14 to 27, that's 13 years. And she got from 27 to 30, her eggs start to expire.
Yeah, that's right.
And the doctors call it high-risk pregnancy.
Right.
After 30 years old, her eggs start to rot out and she become, that's why the Lord said, let the younger, Mary was 14, around 14, 13 when she had Yahushua.
Right.
You put your family first, and once your kids reach a certain age, if you decide to work, I'm not off of women working, but if you decide to work, then you work after your kids reach a certain age. But these devils told women, be a career woman, work on your career first, do this and that first. But by the time you do all of that, all of your fucking eggs have expired. And even if you do have a child, that motherfucker coming out with 6 arms, 3 legs, he got breathing problems. So now you got more hell on yourself.
Yeah.
See, a man is a little different because we age different.
That's why when David was, sickly and old, they got him a young woman to arouse. Not no 40-year-old used up woman.
Right.
Keep them warm.
Right, they keep them warm, but because youth fertility. That's what it was about. But I'm gonna pass it on. But people in this world, I mean, these devils on this side had deceived women. He deceived them for their fertility years.
Right.
My ex-girl, this bitch looking for a man and a husband. But she about to hit 40 years old. It's over. And you overweight, big as hell. It's fucking over. And I'm not trying to really be funny. Because this bitch was dumb as hell. She chased her career all her fucking life. And now she still ain't pay her loans back. She hit 38. She been partying, slutting around, doing all this, but it still dawns on her. I need to give birth to something. I need to have a child.
Got you.
So before their eggs expire, I call it the buzzer beater. They trying to pull a fucking Steph Curry from half court. But it's over with, man. But it's these fucking devils, they told you to chase a career instead of chasing a man. A woman got a lottery ticket. Her youth and her beauty is a lottery ticket. She's supposed to take her youth and her beauty and cash it in to find a man. And that man wife her up and he could grow old with her. And even if she was old, he was like, yo, I met her when she was 22. Now she's 40, but she's been with me since she was young. That's a difference. You ask a young chick, what's your age? I'm 22. You ask a bitch that's 39, what's her age? What's your age? You know it's wrong to ask a woman her age, right?
Cut.
Why? Because they don't have that vibrant fertility to you.
Right.
You get a bitch that's 37, hey, what's good? Listen, all right, what's your name? Where you work? How tall are you? Do you live by yourself? I ain't got time to be playing no games. Those days are over with. I had my fun. Meaning what? They rushing you and pressing you to marry them. You mean a 22-year-old, that bitch ain't trying to press you?
Right.
Look, I'm trying to have fun. If you trying to have fun, meet me over here, because we about to hang out. But the older women, they trying to pull off that buzzer beater. But the point is that these devils have deceived them for years of fertility.
1 Timothy 5, 6 and 14. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Verse 14. I would therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guard the house.
Like that was their job. A younger woman marry, bear children, and guard the house. Your job as a woman is to find a man, get married, use your fertility years to birth healthy children. And you guide the house. But these women don't want to do that. They want to be out of pocket. They want to roam the world and do their own missions. But guess what? That's why a lot of these hoes is old and they about to be with cats. A house full of like 19 cats. Yo, that's what they looking at. Because a lot of men, a lot of men is not gravitating to it. It's too burdensome.
That's what there's a song say, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. All they want to do is... You can finish it, right?
I got a precept for you real quick. So going back to what you said about when they were in college, that's like their mom or whatever, their father prostituted them out. This Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29. It says, do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness.
All right, so, all right, if you say I'm not with college. If you send your son to college, all right, do not send your fucking daughter, especially in states away to live there. Do not do that shit. If you got power to control that shit, do not do that shit. The real righteous thing to do is to find her a man of a certain caliber that's responsible and throw her up under his wing.
That's right.
And let her be a mother and let her be a wife. Your woman is to serve you. The scripture says, we read it earlier, no man can serve two masters.
Right.
So how can a woman serve two masters?
Right.
How can a woman serve you and a white man? Bitch, you went to work for 10 hours a day. With transportation, that's 12 hours a day. You go to work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. How the fuck you call yourself a wife and a mother? It's impossible. You can't serve the devil and serve me.
That's right.
And it's not hard to take care of a woman, but these women are not humble to live under the conditions of a man taking care of them. I know a brother that his wife don't work and he don't make a lot of money. The rent he pays, she live at. The food he buys, she eat too. All he do is buy her tampons, drawers, and dresses from time to time. And she hold his house down. What's so hard about it? He said, yo, bro, I spend anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000 a year holding my wife down. It's not a lot of money, but these women, they want the Fendi. They want their own car. They want to travel here. They want to go there. They want to see the world. They want to do this.
When they hear and know them.
Even if Jake is off it, a lot of men don't take on the responsibility to do that. But really, when you really break it down, to take care of a woman is not a lot of money, man. It's not. She live where you live, that's great. It's nothing extra. She eat what you eat. It's a wise saying. If there's enough for one, there's enough for two. All she needs is tampons. All she needs is dresses and bras from here and there. And at the end of the year, you file taxes, that 2, 3, 4 grand that you spent on her, you broke even.
You got you out perfect. First Ezra 4, verse 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sights. Many, one more verse. Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women.
Right. So now it's about what? A man focused on pleasing the woman, serving the woman. She's supposed to serve you. She's supposed to serve you. You're not supposed to help a woman with her dream, goals, and ambitions. Matter of fact, a woman don't have dream, goals, and ambitions. A woman's dream, goals, and ambitions is you, her fucking man.
That's right.
A woman don't have an agenda. A woman's agenda is a fucking man. And that's what you chicks gotta learn, man. And you're gonna learn it the easy or the hard way. A woman's agenda is her man. Whatever the fuck her man wanna do.
That's right.
A woman's focus in life is to get married and to help her man with his dreams. 2 kings can't rule at one time.
That's right.
How the fuck you wanna move to Virginia and I wanna move to California? How the fuck is that gonna work?
Yeah, that long distance relationship, that shit don't work. That shit don't work.
Come on,
Woman's
bro.
always in heat.
And that's why Paul said to the Lord, it's best not to marry.
That's right.
But if you're gonna marry, it's better to marry than to burn. So if brothers want to get married, my advice, don't fuck with nothing from the West.
Yeah, I have one.
If you could.
This going into with these women sitting up here doing their own thing. The brother said, he was expounding, going on these women going to college and basically being liberated women or whatever. And a lot of these jakes, they sit up there and agree with that. They give them their strength. This Proverbs 31:1, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother told him. What, my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows, give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Right, and what's your sperm? Your sperm. When you bust nuts, you get weak. Even fighters, they tell fighters not to have sex before they fight. Part of your strength is your sperm. Part of your strength is information about you.
That's when you saw that movie, was it Creed?
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan. He had to go to the desert, man. Get away from this woman to knock out that Russian.
Mike Tyson said he went a year one time. He would go years before his fight without getting no prize.
Man, that's But I got a scripture quote. What the brother was saying, a woman priority supposed to be the husband.
That's right.
That's her priority is the husband, right? This is Sirach 26, verse 26. A woman that honor her husband shall be judged wise of all. But she that dishonor him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta honor your husband. You gotta reverence your husband. Give him that respect, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the order?
And I'm not a woman, but I'm not a woman. But from a woman's perspective, and I'm willing at Laplace, what's more better in life as a woman to giving birth to your child? What career can top that? What career can top you being home with your child, you teaching your child, you nurturing your child, you watching your child grow? What career out here can top that? And by the way, when these women finish college, what they get, $50,000 a year? Let's be nice. They start with a job, 50 grand a year. A third of that is tax. So let's put that from 50 to 40. Let's say 40. a third of that is tax. You in a certain tax bracket, so you ain't getting no big ass tax back. Right? So now you at 40. You got transportation going back and forth to work. You got to buy clothes for work, lunch for work, all these different things for work. So that goes from like 40 to 30. Gas, all that. So you made $30,000 a year. You let your son, you abandon being a mother. You let your son get watched by a faggot so you can work. He got molested. He got fingers poked in his ass as a newborn. Your husband is not getting sexually pleasured. He divorced you. Your kid is a drug dealer and a gangbanger because there was no supervision around. All because you wanted $30,000. And it probably not even be that. When it's all said and done, she probably get like $22,000 cash. When she really counted up.
And after her bills.
After the bills, I said 30. Let's add the bills.
Yeah.
Your bills, you're gonna have, say you're gonna have with your boyfriend, your husband. Your bills, your cable, your phone bill, all of that. Car notes, student loan, all of that. So that 30 down dropped to what? Let's say 15.
15.
You betrayed being a mother. You betrayed being a wife. You let your kids get molested. You let them grow up in a broken home and let the streets raise them. All because of fucking $15,000 fucking dollars, man.
And after the 15, you gotta get your nails done and your hat wig. So that's
Come
about
on,
what,
man.
10,000?
This shit is sick, bro.
That's $400
For
a week.
$15,000.
That's $400 a week.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm done, bro.
Yeah.
These women.
Rap, Salakia, but say what y'all say, rap up.
I got a cousin-in-law, right? She had about 3 fucking abortions. Now the bitch is 53. Now she wanna adopt. Now she wanna adopt 3 kids. When you could have had 3 kids in your younger age, you know what I'm saying? You're a dumb bitch. Tough to you. Yeah.
And that's why these women got to come back in subjection. That was the point of that back in the ancient time, you know, the arranged marriages, man. Because you would watch the kids grow up, man. And you would know who you dealing with, man. When you give your daughter away. You know? Not just giving them the Esau, let them run and do what the fuck they want to do, man. You know? Bro.
Are you want to get 2 scriptures that we could lock on?
Yeah.
But y'all want to go ahead, bring your one.
Yeah, 1 Timothy 6 verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Which, while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and received themselves due with many sorrows.
Damn. And that's the whole point of them going to work. Because they love that money, man. You know? Like that old song, girls just want to have fun. You know? So they get their money to go party and shit. You know? You got some mothers that don't even raise, well, they don't raise their kids, but they go out, get all high and shit, leave the kids the fuck at home. With nothing in the goddamn refrigerator, man. You know?
Sirach 25, verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
That's right. These women wicked as hell, man. These women wicked as hell, man. And y'all gonna be judged real soon, cause y'all like a lot of these proud ass women like to say, I don't need no man. I could do without a man. Then you go get fucked by a dyke. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy,
You
man.
want a woman that's going to act like a man.
And
that's
look
not
like a fucking man.
They're going to do the same shit, so-called cheating. They don't
Yeah.
such thing as a man cheating.
Young pussy ass niggas that be worshiping these women.
Yeah.
I'll be sure niggas, Ralph Travin niggas, you know,
Fucking,
New Edition niggas,
Sweat.
Temptation niggas, Keith Sweat niggas, baby face
Yo,
niggas. Yeah.
Children's out here all from work.
Yeah.
I'll pay your rent. I'll do your dinner, man. Nigga ain't even wash his ass. He got home from a 14-hour shift. He didn't wash his hands. He can't sleep in there.
Yeah, Usher niggas, y'all Neo niggas,
Shaheed
all
man.
Shaheed niggas, all your mother
better put that fuck.
You better put that.
Yo, you fucked up now. I saw this meme. It said, I'm gonna tell my kids this what happens if you put that woman first.
That nigga all fucked up. He done got
Boy,
smoked.
he look like a
Losing
crackhead.
hand.
He look like a crackhead, man. Cut.
So with that, all call aloud, you have Bashem.
Bashem.
Shalom.
Shalom.